Hello everyone, welcome back inside the Update Studio for part 2 of my top 10 moments from the 2016 games. Before we get into the top 5, I wanted to pay an honorable mention to a moment that I knew deserved to be on this list, but really I just didn't know how or where to rank it, quite frankly because I'd never seen anything like it before. Josh Bridges on the final 325-pound clean in the squat clean pyramid. As he started to stand it up, the bar slid down into the crease of his elbow, somehow manages to save the rep. And it's one of those moments where I looked left and right to my coworkers and I didn't know what I had just seen. And it surely characterizes the kind of grit and determination that embodies Josh Bridges as an athlete. Number 5 moment, CrossFit Mayhem Freedom wins the triple-double. The team from Cookeville, Tennessee won an event on Wednesday, they won an event on Friday, and you know what? They decided to open up Saturday with another event win. It was their third straight of the competition. They would open a 138-point lead, and at that point, it really felt like everyone else was just playing for second place. The number 4 overall moment for me is the women's Murph finish. Last year at the games, Annie Thorsdottir and Carl Webb suffered heat injuries from the Murph event. But you know what? They had some redemption this year. Annie would take 24th in the event. Carl Webb coming in with the entire stadium rocking, takes 8th overall in the event. And to top it off, Jen Smith, battling an injury of her own, she had a plantar fascia injury, managed to get through the majority of the workout, and as she walked through the final portion in through the soccer stadium, everybody was on their feet, giving her a little bit of cheer and support there. The number 3 moment, the champ, Katrin Davidsdottir, employing a strategy that would ultimately get her the title. We saw athletes start to fail as they fell to extension on the final pegboard event. Katrin manages to wiggle herself up using a technique employing the middle peg holes on the board. This rep right here was the difference between 18th place in the workout and 12th place in the workout. In total, it would be a 12-point swing. Now remember, Katrin beat Tia by just 11 points. So it's a little bit of crafty technique employed at the end of the workout was ultimately the difference between second and first place overall at the CrossFit Games. Number 2, Matt Fraser in the suicide sprint. Last year in the sprint events, Matt would take 37th and 32nd place respectively, but in this event he came out with something to prove. In the final moments, he would close on Ben Smith and pass him to take first overall in the heat. He would take second in the event, and ultimately for anyone holding out any hope that Ben might be able to close the gap on Matt, that was the nail in the coffin that sealed Matt Fraser's championship run. Number 1, the final men's and women's heat of 100%. 10 years of the CrossFit Games, 7 years at the StubHub Center, one final time under the lights, and how fitting that it would come down to an all-out sprint. For the women, Tia Toomey, another strong finish that would help catapult her to second place overall for the weekend. And for the men, rookie Brent Fikowski adding another event win to his belt. He would have 4 total across the weekend in his rookie campaign. I was very fortunate enough to have seen this event live from the stands in the tennis stadium. And before the men's final heat, the entire crowd preemptively stood up. It was really one of those moments where you looked around and you knew it was a fitting closure to our tenure at the StubHub Center. Those are my top 10 moments for the 2016 games. If you guys have some favorite moments of your own, be sure to leave them in the comment section below.